I created the world's tallest team in FC25. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my last video where I made the world's smallest team. This time around, however, I have done quite the opposite. I have made the world's tallest team. Every single player on this team is 19 years old and 6'7". But to keep this test with a small team based purely on height, they are also 99 pounds. So today we're going to officially find out, in terms of football, is it better to be small or tall? So we've dropped into EFL League 2 here, and I really have faith that this team can do better than the small squad. Again, if you didn't watch that video, the only spoiler I'm going to give you is that the furthest we made it was EFL League 1. Very close to promotion to the championship, but not quite there. And I think the biggest factor to that was our 4'11" goalkeeper. So now having three 6'7" goalkeepers, I think we'll be just fine. I've also opted to go for the exact same formation that I started with the small squad as well. And we'll see if we have to make any changes here. But again, I've got a lot of faith in this team. But in season 1, we actually did quite terrible. 20th overall, with a total of 26 losses. That's not good at all. However, our striker did do pretty well, 21-7, and our cam, 18-8 from the cam roll, is pretty fantastic. And if you watched the small team video, you saw that I gave an award every season for most growth. So I'm going to do that here as well, with Callum Lowe, Adam Clayton, and Damian Murphy all growing +5 in season 1. So there were good takeaways, and there were definitely bad ones. We need to do much better in season 2. And I quickly had to transition here because we have a cutscene for the first time, and this is only season number 2. This is already a leg up on the small series, but I believe that's our striker, Chad Walker. Player of the season for Chad Walker. Good work, son. And we end up placing 6th in our second season in League 2. I'm pretty sure that takes us to the playoffs. And it does. We are in the playoffs against Crew Alexandra. And we have our first leg here against Crew Alexandra. Let's see if we can take this in the first leg. Can we go to League 1 in season number 2? That would be insane. Game 1 though, it's going to be a long comeback, 3-1 down. And we need to come back in a half here to make it into League 1 in season number 2. Let's see if we can do it. Game 2 here, we are 3-1 down. We need a big win, and we don't get it. We do a little bit better in this round. We had more possession, just was not enough. But Chad Walker, our player of the season, 37 goals and 8 assists. This guy must be scary to play against. 6'7", 37 goals. And 2 of our lower rated cams here, Damian Drake and Adeyemi Akpan, are scoring the most goals for us. Teddy Finch and James Richardson, on the other hand, are getting plenty of assists. But our most growth this year goes to Leo Potts, our backup striker, +4 for him in season 2. But we ended up just outside of the playoffs this year, 8th overall. The tall team is really struggling. And Chad Walker is officially one of the best strikers of all time, at least in League 2. 43 goals and 12 assists. That's 55 goal contributions. That's insane. And he also wins the award this year for most growth, +3 overall for Chad Walker. And with us having several players that should be hitting the 70s this year, I am really hoping we can get into League 1. But if we're making a fair comparison here, the smallest team in the world was contending for League 1 at this point and on the verge of the championship. So if we don't make it to League 1 this year, this video is over and we can confirm that the smallest team is better than the tallest team. And I can say with a lot of confidence that these stats don't give me confidence. Only 20 goals this year. This is the lowest scoring season for our striker, and no one really picked up the slack. But we just need top 7 to qualify, and we're not 17th and below, so there is still a chance, but that chance is gone. We were 16th in the league. What a terrible season. What a terrible team that the tall team ended up being. I had a lot of hope coming into this, but that's all gone down the drain. But this is the team we ended up with, and again, I'm disappointed with how this ended up. So let me know if you want to see me do this again, maybe starting them off at a little bit higher rating, maybe in a different league, just let me know. But if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please be sure to do that, and leave a comment down below what other content you want to see. Guys, I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you next time. Peace.